I'd like to begin our meditation by centering and connecting in. Beginning in your heart, imagine that there's a radiant energy that is starting to awaken, almost like a flame or an essence that's starting in the heart and emanating outwards. It's as though this light is flowing like smoke growing, light expanding. And there's a part of this light that starts to go downwards through a channel, through your belly, down through the bottom of your body, going out, grounding deep into the earth. Imagine this energy as though with the earth that you're going through multiple layers and going deep into the core of the earth until you can feel an essence, almost a lava, the center. It can be something that's radiant, it can be dark, dense, heavy, whatever it feels like to you. But as though you're going down into the roots, into the core. And there's a point where you may start to feel an ease come over your body as you go deeper into it. And allow yourself to just ground down into it as though you have roots that can expand out in multiple directions to give you that stability that you need, to be fed, to be nurtured. And allow that energy to also come back up through your body, up through that central channel, up beyond the heart, as though it's growing and building up through the upper part of your body, up through your chest, through your throat, through your head, out the crown of your head, expanding outwards into the universe. And you just breathe for a moment, allowing all of this expansion to be. Just feeling and centering yourself. And notice that from the crown of your head, going upwards, that there's this channel. And we're going to start opening different layers of this channel. So you can imagine it as though you're flying upwards. If it feels too difficult to reach up into those areas, then it's as though you have a ladder that you can start to climb up. And when you feel like you've reached the top, imagine it more like it's a portal, like it's you're climbing through something and there's a doorway there. And so you lift and open that portal and you climb up some more stairs or fly upwards. And you might feel like you hit the top and open up that portal and keep going on and expanding upwards. And it may feel lighter as you go upwards. And so notice if there's a smaller little doorway that you might be able to crack open. It might be something that you have to draw a line and kind of crack open through a crusty layer and maybe knock on that spot so that it's like you're pushing away some dirt that's crusted over, and be able to climb up some more. You maybe again need to climb up some stairs. This one may feel like a cave. It may feel like something a little more dense. It might feel very light to you. You might already see different light, but depending on what it is, you're going to explore those areas within yourself. And notice if there's any doorways or cobwebs or anything that is drawing your attention that you either need to clean up or go beyond. And just take a few moments to just explore those areas. And now with both of your hands, imagine like you can come up into a prayer position above your crown, and that you're going to push your arms upwards, and you can do this physically, and then start to expand and open your hands outwards as though you're pulling open a veil. You're pulling open the energy, and maybe sweep back up past your head in that prayer position, reaching up again. And this time very intentional, as though your tips of your fingertips have the ability to pierce open whatever that is, to like, it's calling to you, it's reaching you towards it, and you're reaching up towards this higher level of something in your life, and you're just reaching upwards, as though with the very tips you can pierce open the thing that you've been wanting to achieve, wanting to open. And you're just slowly pulling back as you bring your hands down towards your sides, just opening them out. And notice if you have anything on your hands, you can just imagine shaking off your hands, shaking away anything that might be there. And also all through the throat, just imagine you can come back down with your hands through your throat. And it's like you're just, as you're going down past your throat, just pulling away anything that feels like gel, that feels like any congestion, anything that is heavy, dense, anything that is inhibiting any kind of expression for yourself. And again, utilizing your hands and your intention. It's as though you can go past your face, past your throat, anywhere in your body, your energy fields, and you're going to start to just clear away any of these congestions, any of these tensions, anything that feels heavy, dense, sticky, gross. You're just like so done with this stuff. You're just like, ugh, get this off of me. And you're going to just start to peel away. And notice it's almost kind of like a slime that you're peeling away out of your physical body, out of your energy field, out of everything that's surrounding you, so that you're just like kind of grabbing and pulling. And you can do this as fast or slow as you want, to just be able to get in there. And you might, with utilizing your third eye and your intention, it's as though you're seeing these things and you're able to just get into those densities, into the energy field areas, and you're just like pulling any kind of slime, any emotion, anything that's toxic feeling to you, anything that is the drudgery of life, everything that you have been going through that you're so over at this point. It's like this last year of the snake, as you're just shedding away all of the stuff that you've been through for the past year, that you're just like through your lifetime, that you're just done with. You've learned the lessons, you've grown through it. You're ready to move forward into whatever this newest expression of you is. So take a few moments to just imagine almost like you could scan down through your body as though it's an x-ray, and that you can look at your field, you can look down through your physical body, and just as though you're looking at yourself, that you can just pick away all of these things. And some, as you get to those places, they may give you wisdom, memories, information that, it's like you're here to know about that. So take some time to really look into those spaces and maybe even look in and then expand it wider wherever it is that you're looking. And there may be things underneath that you need to explore and, get underneath, as though you're going into a little cavern within, like the surface layer has something, but deep underneath it, there's something much more toxic or old or, hurtful, or something that you need to be able to look at, cleanse, and address. And so just take a little while here to go into all of those things. And try not to get too attached to anything. It's more like you've already experienced it, maybe some new wisdom's coming up, but primarily this is just going through whatever's there. And so you've already experienced it. There's no need to analyze it or anything. It's more of a cleansing. We're not looking at every single piece. It's more like we're grabbing up the whole pile of the dirt and releasing it, rather than looking at every single particle in every situation. And while you're doing that, I'm going to start a little vortex of light that is a golden tornado, basically, that's going to start up at the crown and start to swirl in a counterclockwise direction around the body, just helping you to lift this energy up and swirl it to be able to help you to amplify the energy with this, to cleanse and purify, to pull up all this debris. Everything that's unwanted here, anything that's these life lessons, karmic patterns, subconscious patterns, blocks, emotions, old traumas, toxicities in the body, old friendships, just things that just no longer support who you are in your life and your new experiences. So don't worry if you can feel this energy kind of swirling around you. It might help you to be able to see it more clearly, as though all of that's leaving you and going up into this tornado vortex. And you can see who you are with the separation of all of these patterns going away. So now take a moment to just come to appreciation for all that that has taught you, all that you've become because of what you've experienced. Not clinging anymore to any of the reasons or the difficulties themselves, but instead to the clarity, the person that it's helped you to become. Even through the struggles and the hardships, there was something that it evolved you to know. And then, as though you can just surrender it all, just allow it all to flow down through the bottom of your body, down through the channel, down deep into the earth, out into the universe, as though we're giving it away to God, giving it back into the earth to be transmuted, to be shifted into a new energy that we can just shift and release from our being. Allowing this energy to then go deep into the earth, to be burned within the fiery lavas of the earth, to burn up, to transmute, to release, to never come to you or anyone else ever again. Taking with it all the lessons that you've learned. And imagine you can ball that all up into a heart shape. And you're going to send that up the central channel to your soul, high up into the heavens, into your soul, into your mind, into your heart, just allowing this energy to release up as though this is who I am, this is the lessons that I've learned, this is the goodness that I keep, this is the love that I've become, the wisdom that I know. And just sharing that, helping you to raise in your own consciousness. And if there's any heaviness, just now imagine you can scan down through your body, through your back, through the places that are a little deeper than the surface level. And as though you're going to turn on a little flashlight, you're looking at yourself with this flashlight. So whether you're within yourself or you're like imagining yourself outside looking at this essence of who you are, just looking to see if there's anything that attracts your attention. There might be something kind of bubbling to the surface for you. There might be just a knowing, a energy, an emotion, memory, something that wants you to look a little deeper at it. And we're going to just imagine like you're a little surgeon and that you've got a little scalpel and you're just going to find what that area is. And we're just going to imagine just being able to slice it open just a bit so that you can open up this wound, open up this space, this information that's there for you. And you're just going to dig it out as though it's something that you can hold in your hands and even look at. And if you can't hold it, don't worry. It's just somehow just know that you're going to observe it. And if you can't quite see what it is, try not to struggle. Try to just find your place of surrender, of relaxation, of not needing to try in any way. It just exists. It's there. You see it. You may not see it, but you know at some part of you that you were attracted to this space in you. So we're just going to sit with it in meditation for a bit and just look at it, feel it, be aware of it. There's nothing you need to do. You're just going to kind of be with it. Allow it to exist with you. And if you're having difficulty with it, just try to stay as grounded as you can. Realize there's nothing you need to do. Just be. Allowing any tension to fall away, using your breath to just move it through. allowing any wisdom, any impression, any vision, any feeling, anything to just come to the surface while you sit with it. Whatever has shown up for you, allow it to grow. I'm seeing a light, almost like a little crystal that's glowing. And it's allowing my focus to be on it, but also be and like taking in the whole picture of it. So it's like a surrendered observance and a focus directly on this light energy that's playing in front of me. And it's like being curious, allowing it to come closer, allowing it to be with me, but not needing anything from it. This is fine place with intuition. Because when we want to know, often it'll disappear because we're using our logical mind. So it's about just being present and allowing it to be here with you. Just using your breath to stay calm, to letting your mind know it doesn't have to go anywhere. There's nothing we need to see. There's nothing we need to know. It's about trying to find this relaxed posture as best you can, to being present, to observing, while simultaneously opening these different aspects in our being. If there's anything that came through for wisdom for you, then you can, put that into your memory, you could write it for a moment. But try to just stay here present, as though that's just one chamber. I get it though, when the mind gets caught up in something, it may need to just journal it, write it for a moment, remember one piece of it. But try to get to the point where it's about just coming back into this moment, into this stillness. And notice if you feel a little heavier, more expansive. If your mind is calmer. What are you experiencing? And can you try to drop in a little bit deeper into this presence? I want to help you to cleanse away anything that's been stored within the stomach. Feels like there's a lot of tenseness that's been stored inside the body that needs to be released here so we can connect deeper into our own power center. So again, we're going to imagine that you can unzip the front of you. You can imagine as though you can look down, like you've unzipped the inside of you and you're looking down into a bowl, into your stomach, into a cave, into the great expanse of life, whatever, each person's on a different level when they experience this. So you're just going to be unzipping and then seeing, when you're looking with your third eye kind of down inside of you, what do you see? And then within that, you may notice there's little caverns, little pockets, little caves, that are there, and something that will draw your attention that's going to make you want to go down into that part of yourself to be able to examine that. So it's as though we can just kind of pull back these tiny little layers. So if you think about it almost like phyllo dough or something, where the pieces are so tightly woven together that it's like you're trying to peel little tiny, very fragile layers apart from each other and trying to look beneath it, like you can even think of it as cellular structure, crystalline structures, the really fine layers. And we're just trying to get under those tiny thin layers. You're looking down in the mitochondria, you're looking down at the cellular level, you're looking down through the energy fields, through all these different layers, whatever your vision can allow you to see. For some, it might be the more dense, heavy layers that you need to work with. And so it may feel like a dungeon. It may feel like dark. It may feel like death. It may feel like just deep heaviness, sadness, depressions, anxieties, the stress of society, the drudgery of life, whatever these deep places are within you, the places that make you have fears, that make you want to give up, that you can't take anymore, that you're just so, oh my God, get me out of this already. And it may not be you right now, but it's a part that's within you. So don't worry that we're changing your vibration or we're doing anything to hurt you. The stuff is just there. And sometimes the ego wants to keep you like, oh, I'm also Zen and everything is good and I don't need to address any of those things. But in general, these are still stored within your energy field, within your body, within your consciousness, subconsciousness, so we're just taking a moment to see if something wants to reveal. So rather than feeling like you're too Zen and you can't go there, trust yourself that there's something that you may have within you that needs to be identified, that needs to be explored a little here. And if that's it, maybe it's the ego. Maybe you feel you've already done all your work. You're very enlightened. There you go. And as though it's almost like toothpaste, it wants to come up out of the tube, we're just going to squish that old crap out, clearing and cleansing. And you may notice that as you address that it's a little sparkly underneath. So we're just going to imagine like pulling all that stuff out, and as though you have a bucket beside you or a fire beside you, you're just going to dump that stuff in this burning fire, just to pull it up out of you and release it down into the fire. You can imagine squishing it down out of your body, turning it into little like essence dust that, like soot that just goes up in the flames. But just getting it out. And then you may notice that some of this just needs to be broken up. So it's as though you could go in the cave and you're just, using a little pick to pick it off the sides, like, ice pick, or what they would use in gold mining, that you're just taking that pick to go along all the edges until you can pull away some of this crusty layer. So what you might notice is that you think it's smooth on the outside, but as you start to pick away, you realize there's another layer that's within there that you can get in with your pick and pull away this old remnants of stuff that's all down inside this stomach, inside of the cave, inside of the universe, whatever you are being shown here. And if you need to, you can imagine a bucket that you're like pulling any kind of liquid out of there. You can imagine a vacuum cleaner going in to vacuum up all of the liquids, the remnants, the energy patterns, the emotions, just anything that's in there. So you're kind of simultaneously like cracking, sucking it out, squishing things out, just really allowing yourself to use your imagination to see what's there. And any place that feels really cautious and like, oh no, I can't go into that. Just, you can even imagine your soul being there. You can imagine angels, hierarchy, you know, anyone that is your spiritual teachers, you know, to just be there with you, the masters, to just be with you, to help you to look at these places that scare you. Places where you feel maybe you shouldn't be touching, and allowing this pattern to be released. There you go. And now with like a brush, a toothbrush or something, imagine you can brush the sides of this so that you're utilizing the bristles to go down the edges of the cave wall, just shining and cleaning up all of those spaces, making sure that you're just really purifying it as much as you possibly can within this space. Clearing away any emotions. Don't worry if you're burping or feeling emotional or feeling, you know, agitated or anything. We're just getting in there, just scrubbing out those underlying layers. And then imagining a vacuum cleaner just coming in and cleaning out any of those little particles. And let's use the pick one more time to kind of get back behind any of those patterns. Good. You might need a sledgehammer. You might need something like you just feel like there's something on the other side of this thing. I just want to like hammer it. And go ahead and just take some time for yourself to see if there's anything else remaining, and do these same patterns of like being curious, exploring, opening it, scraping it away, pulling it out, burning it up, vacuuming it out, anything you can to basically be able to cleanse and purify anything else that is within you. Take about 5 minutes for this. Beautiful. So just taking these last few moments to dig away, lift it all up, just give it over to God, cleanse it out, just empowering yourself that you are cleared, you are cleansed, and just forgiving yourself for anything that's been, learning from it, gathering any of the goodness, the lessons, and releasing what no longer supports you. Burning away any of these old struggles, toxins, anything that it's just time to leave your body, any of the pains, the struggles, the deep emotional things, the scars, the wounds, the old stories, the patterns, the things that no longer define who you are. Learn the lessons, make your peace, and move on. So now we're going to imagine a golden light above your crown. And we're going to make that golden vortex again, this little tornado, but this time we're going to move it in a clockwise direction. And imagine from your crown that you are starting a golden tornado that is circling round and round your physical body out towards a little further into your aura, into further and further around your body, and imagining it just expanding out as far as you'd like it to be, into your city, your town, whatever you need, your country, the world. But make sure that you're focused a lot within yourself. We have to start first with ourselves and then allow it to grow outwards. So this golden vortex is picking up any debris, anything that's cleared and cleansed, but it's also empowering you. So it's like it's releasing while simultaneously giving love, giving power, giving goodness, giving everything that you need. So it's like you're giving away to this golden vortex that is spinning around in a clockwise direction around your body, working its way down from your head, down your body, down deep, deep into the earth. And imagine another one starting up above your crown, and it's going to go in a counterclockwise direction, pulling anything out of that orbit, out of the energy field, out of your physical body, out of your memories, out of anything, again, that just no longer supports you, spiraling it down and going deep into the earth. And then this time we're going to surrender and allow a light that's going to come from the soul. And just, it's like a golden white light that's going to pour down through your crown, down through your body, down through your mind, through your emotions, through your energy fields, going down through the head, down through the cheeks, the face, the throat, down through the shoulders, the heart, the chest, the stomach, the pelvic area, the legs, the hips, down, out through the feet, down deep into the earth. Now again, focusing on your crown And in seeing up above you that there is a light. And it's something you want to now climb up towards. Opening any channels that you might have needed to open. To climb as high as you can. Opening any doors, any portals. And maybe as you get to the top now, you can see a little more clearly. Climb higher if you can't. Allowing your chest to surrender a little more. And now allowing as though you can invite this light. Allow yourself to receive it down through your channels, down into your heart, down through your body, as though it's gushing water flowing down like a waterfall, pouring down through your crown, down through your third eye, your throat, your face, down into your heart, down into your body, filling up that whole belly area with all that light, allowing it to drop down through the root as though you're just allowing this energy to just like pee down through your body, down into your feet, your legs, giving that down to the earth. Now this time, imagine that you are a container of light, and it's as though your feet now are going to close those channels. And you're going to allow that light, the liquid light, the waterfall of life, to basically pour down through the heavens, down through your crown. And you're receiving this golden light, this white light, this blue light, whatever you feel, the sensation, the essence, allowing it to pour down through you as though you're a cup, you're a container, a vessel. And this water is just filling up through your being, going all the way through your crown, down into your feet, and filling up each of the channels as though they're tubes. So each of your legs are filling like they're tubes, filling up into your body, filling through your heart, filling your throat, filling your face, filling your head, until it bubbles back up and out, giving it back up to the heavens. We're going to do this at a cellular level. So now imagining it's like a drape, a veil that's going to come down like the water, but now it's just a sheer veil that's going to come down as an energetic layer, down like a mist, filling in between all the little spaces that the density couldn't get to. The essence, allowing that to fill out through your energy fields, as though it's almost like a feather sweeping back and forth down into the mitochondria, down into the cells, down into the spaces between, all the way down your body and your energy fields, down into your feet area. And just notice it's as though this mist, this veil is just sweeping across you, filling and nurturing you at all these microscopic levels. And you're just receiving it. Good, and one last time, allowing your crown to open wide, as though it's a wide, wide circle, that if before you were only allowing a little in, imagine it's almost like the heavens have opened and you are there receiving with all that you are, as though you're opening to God, opening to the heavens, opening to your soul, to all aspects, to just say, I'm yes, yes, I welcome, I receive, I surrender, I love, I am. And allow all the blessings, all the goodness of life to come and be with you. Allowing this liquid light, this energy, this essence to be here with you. Infusing it with all your love, all your gratitude, all of the appreciation, all of the excitement, all of the passion, all of the things that you are just infusing this with, all of the hopes, the dreams, the goodness, all of the blessings you can possibly imagine for yourself, for others, for your year, for your life, for your physical, for everything, to the point that you can feel this energy rising in you, feeling the essence of the possibility, the hope, the gratitude, sweeping away the past and just holding this space of love, of potential, this essence of all that is. And realizing that you are a creator. Connecting as though you bring your hands together as though they're in prayer, but it's also a cup. As though all of this can come now into your hands. And you begin to mold it like clay. You hold this essence, and with your conscious awareness, you realize you are divine. You realize you are co-creating. You realize that you are one with God, with all that is. And from that love, from that hope, you can project your love, you can project your hopes, you can mold it, you can feel it with the excitement. It's all that you are in your highest capacity, the highest good. So you can whisper into it or yell into it or love it as though it's the most amazing thing you can possibly imagine, and just allowing it to grow and amplify and resonate all the goodness of who you are in all ways, And you may notice that it's starting to grow naturally, that it's starting to light, it's starting to be like a crystal glowing. And don't worry, whatever yours is, it's just allow it to be your own expression, your own consciousness, not striving, but just appreciation, love, goodness. And then, as though you can just take in a deep breath, and you're going to blow this out into the universe. You just release it, opening your hands outwards, releasing it, sending it off as though it is done, releasing all that is. And just notice any energy that's in your body. Just feel that for a moment. Breathing it in, knowing that's you. That's you. And you can revisit this at any time. Just knowing you are one. This essence is you. And as you move forward, you stay in this alignment as best you can, creating from this knowing. And then slowly opening your eyes. Just feeling. Noticing that you might be more expansive and grounded simultaneously. Just being gentle with yourself, drinking some water. Allowing any wisdom to come through. Just being gentle with yourself for a bit as you integrate all of this. Thank you.